My name is Tom Fox. I'm the owner of Fox Forestry. We're located in Orland, Maine. We have a full-service forest management company and also forestry equipment sales. And we are importing a lot of Scandinavian forestry equipment. So I look for the brands that are innovative, that get the job done, high accuracy, and durable. So for firewood processors, we've chosen Yappa, and we service the Northeast for all Yappa products. And then for sawmills, portable sawmills, we have Logasol. And those Logasol, you can get just about anything you need, whether it's a chainsaw mill, a band sawmill. We've also got some big mill slabbers, chainsaw mills. So there's a lot of products there. And we're here in Ohio at the International Firewood Festival, and we brought some of our other products. So we have, we've got some. We tried to keep the theme firewood oriented, okay? And so we brought Espegard bags from Norway, and this is what we use to dry our wood. And then we've also got some Espegard fire pits, and then we've got the Heatmaster wood boilers, and we've got a really good deal with these running right now. And so we're kind of like, it's a full circle, all of the products that you're gonna need for being in this business. And this is real homeowner oriented, but also commercial vendor oriented stuff, you know? So that's what we have, and I would love to show you around. And
yeah, I personally am interested in these Heatmasters. I've had my eye on them for a couple of years.
Okay.
So heating the house and heating the pool.
Yeah.
So
we've got the G4000s do about 4,000 square foot house, G7000s 7,000 square foot house, and then if you've got a pool and a house and a garage, we've got the bigger one, which is the 10,000. I'm going to recommend you guys go with that one. And yeah, so we'd love to help you with any of this.
I look forward. Hopefully we can make that happen. So I have an opinion question.
Okay.
And
I'm great with opinions.
There's no wrong answer.
Okay.
I just made a video. It hasn't been published, so nobody knows the answer of what I'm going to ask you. I have an F2 Plus Logasol mill, and I used every Stihl, their Pro lineup, every saw.
Okay.
From the 261, even the MSA 300, the battery saw. All the way up to I have an 880 and an 881. So every single Stihl saw.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you familiar with the Stihl?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So every Pro saw, and I milled a red oak beam. 10 foot long. 10 inches wide. And so, for those who may not know the Logasol, it was full throttle on every saw for 10 feet. On a 10-inch wide red oak beam.
Yeah.
And then I also measured not just the time, but the question is, for you, I measured fuel economy. And do you have, in your opinion, which saw was the best?
661.
And which one was the worst?
I'm not so familiar with the lower ranges, so but the 661 and the F2 Plus fits like a glove.
Yes.
This is born and built for the Stihl 661.
I bought a 661 just for it.
So like, this is everything optimized. You know, the 881 is a brute. You know. So if you want to talk about fuel economy, you're getting like 2 miles a gallon with that 881. So that might be off right there. Sometimes bigger isn't always better when you're looking at the specific application. So I don't know how everything performed, but a 661, hands down, the right choice for that job.
Right. Yep. And I agree. It is the right choice. I bought an 881 thinking, well, bigger would be better, but then I did not know that the mounts for the bar
you got to get specialized.
And so
you want to, with the Logasol products, you want a dealer who knows how these products. So you got to call, and when you call Fox Forestry, we We have a full service forest management company. We are using these machines in the field. We got staff that can help you. We'll tell you exactly, you tell us what you are looking at doing, and we'll give you the right advice, and then we'll give you the right accessories to go with it. So I think that's really good. I'm interested to know how some of these lower end saws, what your thoughts were on these, because we often get customers, and we try to encourage people. Look, you could buy a Logosol mill, and then you can use your own chainsaw.
Yeah.
We recommend that this chainsaw is 70 cc's or higher. You know, but obviously some people are like, well, I got a farm boss, or I got a smaller saw. I'm just gonna get started. I don't know how these guys are doing the whole time, but I think it's important you find the right fit and get the right tool. So if you're gonna go with Husqvarna, which I absolutely love, the 592 for the F2 Plus is a good fit. The 572 is a good fit. The 300 series, same thing. 372, that's a good one, and the 395. So, and we will sell you the right nuts for this. So it's important that when you go to foxforestry.com and you look at our Logosol stuff, tell us what kind of saw you're going to use, and we'll send you the right nuts. You know. So
yes,
we've got the largest inventory of Logosol products in all of North America.
Wow.
So you can come and find us, whether it's a bandsaw mill, chainsaw mills, and so we've got the advice that you need to go for it too.
And that is important. I made the mistake of buying the 881, not knowing the difference. So it would have been nice to have a professional tell me.
I mean, you could buy a saw from you could buy the sawmill from anybody, but if you want advice, you got to call the right company.
Right.
And we're them. We're using these machines in our business and have been for 10 years. So
great.
We have a lot.
What is the business?
So the business is Fox Forestry LLC. We have a forest management company. So my training is I'm a licensed forester. So I go out and work with local landowners in Maine. We do a lot of work on the outer islands in Maine. So we have a full. I've got guys that are running tree service crews. We got a bucket truck. We have bucket trucks, chippers, and then we also have a forest management crew. So we're out there harvesting timber all the time.
Yeah, so you guys speak from experience.
We speak from experience, and we got involved. We lost in Maine a lot of paper mills. And so in 2015, the town that we're in, Bucksport, Maine, had one of the largest paper mills. And when that closed, we couldn't sell our logs anymore. We couldn't sell our chips anymore. And we had to kind of pivot. And I went to the World Forestry Fair and started sniffing around and looking at the right equipment, and then I made some relationships with these manufacturers, and I kind of stuck my neck out and bought into some of this stuff, and then it's just kind of grown from there. But I figured if we're using it in our company, it's always a safe bet. To buy and invest the right tool for the right job, and I really believe in that, and I continue to create success because of that. You know what I mean? And you want to know what the quality is, and being able to talk to people that use the machines is always a good. And so now I've been to all of the countries and been visiting with all of the manufacturers, and then we actually have input, not so much with Logosol, but with Yappa, they've responded really well to the United States consumer. So there's been a lot of developments in this firewood processing group, and we've Yappa's got the first trailerable firewood processors. We've got electric motors. We've got Honda motors. They've kind of grown from this sort of Finnish PTO-driven processor to a full American, portable machine that you can use in different woodlots. So, working with the engineers, changing the hydraulic pumps, tweaking their products to fit our market has been critical in providing the best equipment, and it's nice to work with those companies that are nimble, that are like, okay, we see an opportunity in North America. Let's work with you guys to develop something that caters specifically to that group. And we're here in Ohio, and this could not be a better place to experience this innovation. And it truly is. This is real innovative stuff.
Thank you.
You're with a lot of change makers here, you know? So
That's great. Those that aren't familiar with Maine,
okay.
what is the state motto? I'm putting you on the spot.
The way life should be, baby. Yeah.
But how big is the forestry industry in Maine?
Oh, it's huge. You're talking about in the United States, this is the most forested state. Mm-hmm. You're talking about 89% of our state is covered with trees.
Right.
Okay? So this is and we're also doing a lot of innovative stuff in Maine too. We're basically like the wood fiber basket, you know? We are not the bread basket, but when it comes to wood fiber, we are the wood fiber basket of the United States. So
that's something that not many people know, is that Maine is such a forestry.
And it's a very rural. I mean, some of the in the northwestern part of our state is some of the most remote areas in the United States. You know, I mean, this is no cell phones, no paved roads. This is lumber property. This is moose. We got a lot of moose. In fact, we just applied for our moose lottery a couple days ago. 15th of May was the cutoff. So I've gotten several permits through the years, and it's always nice to get some moose meat.
Get some meat, huh?
And then on the coast we have we've got about 4,000 islands, okay, and over 4,500 miles of coastline. Wow. So it's the coast of Maine is like a very and I've integrated our company in what we do specifically to cater to this down east Maine. So we do a lot of work in Penobscot Bay. We service all of the outer islands, and because we're working in the forestry field and it is remote, I've actually needed this type of equipment to create forest products. So we're not only going out there and writing forest management plans, we're going out there, we're cutting the trees, and then we're bringing the Yapa firewood processors and the Logasol mills, and then we're actually generating forest products for these local communities. So we have fishermen's co-ops, you know, and we'll buy the diesel and the gasoline from the fishermen co-op, and then in certain occasions I'll actually sell the sawmills to the fishermen. You know, the lobstermen had a good couple of years, like through COVID, we all did, you know, but their lobster prices hit sky high, and we call it in Maine lobster rich. You know, they make a lot of money for like 3 months out of the year, and then that's when you want to sell them a sawmill. So then now that they have mills out there, we can cut the trees and then do local contracts with some of our customers. So yeah, it's a ebb and flow, you know, and I have a really excellent crew at home that does this work, and that really makes us who we are, and that really validates our ability to communicate effectively with our customers, you know. So when somebody calls the office and has a question about their machine, you got to know when you call Fox Forestry, you're getting a straight answer. You know, you might have to go through Jennifer and Starla, some of the girls in the office, but you know, if you call for technical support, we got your back. You know what I mean? It might not be in the split second, but
the knowledge,
you know, we got the knowledge and the experience to solve any of these problems with any of this equipment. You know,
that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And it's nice to meet you. And
very nice.
I look forward to seeing you heat your swimming pool.
So do I.
With one of our Heatmaster boilers. So I got one with your name on it. I'm going to save this till next Wednesday, and then you can get one. Now you can do another video with you swimming.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes. And the install.
Yeah.
As well.
Absolutely.
Well,
nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you, and thank you for giving us your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe people have questions about smaller saws. You can reference them to the video.
Come on up. You come to foxforestry.com. Now we're a Husqvarna dealer, so this is Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Ram territory.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody's got their own opinion, but we're sticking with the Swedish Husqvarna. So yeah, we've got all of the Logosol products online. We will ship all over the U.S. and we've got Yappa Firewood processors and yeah. If anybody's got any questions, get me on the phone and I'll help you.
All right. Well, maybe you can reference them to my video when it finally gets published.
Absolutely.
And then
absolutely.
We're talking about the CCs, not necessarily the brand.
Yeah. You want to know the CCs.
If they have a smaller,
it'd be fun to see what. It'd be fun to do some Husqvarna steel races.
Yes, I would love to.
Because we've definitely done electric motor in the EU electric motor races with the chainsaw. We've got some live streams with that stuff, So, yeah.
Great.
It's good.
Well, thanks again.
Yep.
And we hope we'll be heating with a
Yeah.
Heat Master.
Cool. Right on. Take care.